Good morning, good morning. How is everybody this morning? I hope you're having a tremendous Thursday. I was out in the garden this morning watering plants and putting strawberries in the dryer. And not only do they taste so sweet, but they always remind me of a little heart. And strawberries are great heart medicine. Not just for reconciliation, but actual medicine for our hearts. So today I wanted to do some exercises that really just focus on our hearts. How to get it moving, a little imagery technique, and of course, a breathing exercise. So our hearts are these amazing electrical systems. They have their own electricity. And we're mostly protons, neutrons, and electrons, and when they move, they create energy and they create a heat, and our heart has its very own system for that. They've actually got some great tools for measuring the body's electrical system now, so you should look into it. I think Mr. Zimmerman is doing a lot of really cool work around that. So everything starts with the breath. So we have electricity in our hands, and we're going to put it on the electricity in our heart. And I know we've done this exercise before, but it's such a precious one that I wanted to, remind you and remind myself, just of how important it is. So let's take a nice breath in and really breathe through our hands into our heart and just feel that movement. So nice. So we're going to free up some space. So when we breathe, our diaphragm moves down and flattens out. And when it does that, it helps the lungs to expand. So it makes more room for them. And as the lungs expand, they actually compress the heart a little bit. So we have this beautiful reciprocal relationship going on. However, if we get a little bit stressed during the day, or we are trying to, suck in our tummies and activate our cores, we restrict that movement. So I want you to just play with it. Activate your core, suck in your tummy like you're trying to wear your best dress, or that pair of pants that's a little too tight. And now I want you to take a breath and see what happens. There's nowhere for the diaphragm to expand, so the muscles in our neck kind of pull everything up, and we get this fixed position in our rib cage. There's not a lot of movement that happens there. So the imagery for today, we're going to imagine the diaphragm like a parachute, right? So the cords of the parachute that attach to the little man jumping from the plane are going to be like our abdominals and our obliques, all the way down to our hips, right? So and as we breathe in, the parachute is going to kind of flatten out like you lost the air in it. And the strings of the parachute are also going to loosen a little bit. So try that. Take a nice breath in. Feel those wobbly cords, that parachute in the breeze. And as you exhale, that's when your diaphragm is going to rise back up. And the cords are going to find some tension in them. Good. So play with that exercise. I know some of them are a little bit tricky, but work on it. The more we can get our heart and our head connected, the more rich it's going to seem. So I was watering my garden and using a bucket, and I was thinking about this handle action and how much it's just like our rib cage. So we're going to get our rib cage moving a little bit to make some more room for our heart to expand. And the easiest way to do that is just put your hand on your ribcage, and we're going to open up the ribs. So you're going to lean over to one side, nice breath in, and exhale, come back down. So you can get a little bit stuck in this. So I want you to think of the handle moving up and the handle moving back. You can also use your hand to help lift up the ribcage. So we're going to pull up and back down. So compare. Left side to the right side. Compare the side you did to the other side. See how it feels. Is there more room? Does it feel more expansive? Do you notice the muscles in your back a little bit more? How does your shoulder feel? Feel into the space in between your ribs. Like, are they softer? Are they more awake? So this is a great exercise. You can practice it anytime. I'm going to send lots of love from my heart to your hearts, and I hope that you all feel it and have a glorious day.